You see that article about the evils of gluten, or you swear off sugar because everyone's saying that it's the enemy, right? But here's the thing. Demonizing foods puts them on a pedestal, making you crave them more. Think about it. Have you ever told yourself that you can't have something and it instantly becomes the only thing that you want, right? Or at least you want it more. Take morning tea at lunches, for example, at work, or birthday celebrations in the work office. You might go in with the mindset that you're not going to eat this brownie this time, or the cake, or the slices. You're just going to have the club sandwich and the veggie sticks, right? But then you get in there and maybe that lasts for 5 to 10 minutes, but it's exhausting watching everyone else eat these foods and you're not allowed it, and self-control can only last for so long, right? So you eventually give in, you say, what the heck, I'll do it next time, and you end up eating them anyway. Does that sound familiar? Hey everyone, and welcome back to my Balancing Nutrition channel. So if you want to keep learning nutrition, lifestyle hacks and facts to nourish your body, health and mind, then make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any juicy content. Alright, so let's face it, cutting out food is rarely sustainable because it takes a lot of self-control, which, as I just explained, is ever fleeting. It runs out. And doing it this way is counterintuitive. So before considering cutting things out, I want you to ask yourself this question. Will this restriction last forever? If the answer is no, then you're essentially setting yourself up for yo-yo dieting and a strained relationship with food. And if you can't do it forever, whatever the results you may see whilst cutting out that food or that food group will essentially disappear when you start having it again. So here's the key that I really want you to focus on instead. Focus on adding nourishing foods to your diet and not taking things away. When you can focus on what foods to add instead of what foods you decided that you can't have or that are bad, then you take the attention away from that food and you're far less likely to crave it more. This approach also promotes variety in your diet too, right? And eating a variety or a wide range of foods ensures that you get the full spectrum of nutrients that your body needs to function optimally, but also to support a healthy gut, which I will be talking more about shortly. Now, it also encourages sustainability. And when you build healthy habits by adding good stuff in and focusing on that, you're more likely to actually stick with them in the long term. All right, now let's move on to gut health. So restricting food groups and even just individual foods can wreak havoc on your gut microbiome, the community of good bacteria that plays a vital role in digestion, immunity, hormone regulation, and even mood. So you can think about your gut like a garden. You want to have a flourishing ecosystem of diverse bacteria and species in there, right? And when you limit your food choices, you're essentially planting the same few seeds, leading to a less robust garden. So a garden that can't handle change, meaning that it will be much more susceptible to viruses and unwanted bugs, and even small alterations in the environment can cause issues. Much like when we eat certain foods without the proper diversity of bacteria in our gut, maybe that we haven't had in a while or we've excluded, and we experience discomfort and bloating and bowel issues, among other things. A common culprit of this is things like beans, chickpeas, lentils, those kind of things. If you're not used to having them, which by the way I encourage you to because they're extremely healthy for so many different things, but if you haven't had them for a while because maybe you had them once and they caused bloating or a little bit of discomfort, so you thought that you were intolerant to them, it's probably not the case at all. It's probably just that you haven't had them enough. So you haven't been able to build up the right bacteria in your gut to actually help with the digestion and processing of them. So you have to start small with these things and build up over time until your body actually has the right diversity and types of bacteria to help you process it without getting those symptoms. Unfortunately, too often I see people and practitioners jumping to cut out foods and food groups straight away as soon as someone experiences any kind of discomfort or can't seem to find the cause of their gut issues through, blood tests and other diagnostic tools. But gut health has been a favorite area of mine for years, and what I've come to learn is that most of these issues actually start in the gut and are fixable through our diet and lifestyle choices. Our gut is an ever-changing environment, so it does need consistent care to flourish and function properly. But it is absolutely key in your overall health. And without the right diversity and bacteria in your gut, your body just can't process or digest foods properly. among many other things too. Now, there are a number of things that can affect this, and it would take me too long to go through now, but let me know in the comments below if you do want me to do a video on the factors that affect your gut health and how to optimize this too. So, the next time that you're tempted to cut out something, please ask yourself first, can I add something nourishing instead? And this simple shift can make a world of difference when it comes to your health and your relationship with food as well. So I wanted to keep today's video short and sweet, but thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more healthier lifestyle tips and tricks. And let me know in the comments below if there's anything that you would like me to make a video on for this channel. See you next time.